It's bad because the thing that triggered Gohan's transformation was nothing. It was nothing specific that had to do with like Gohan as a warrior. It was nothing that had to do with anything that Gohan did as like a member of the Z Fighters. It had to do with like Android 16's head getting stomped on. Marcy said, no, Kajura anime rant, a no and 9. So here's the deal. First of all, shut up. Second, it's not even a rant because I'm talking incredibly calmly. The thing that made it not good as a writing tool was Gohan does not know Android 16 at all. And when Cell released all the Cell Juniors to like beat up all the Z Fighters in an attempt to goad Gohan into getting angry enough to transform, that failed. So he's watching his dad, his best friend, all of his like older brother mentor in the form of like Mr. Piccolo, right? He's watching all of these characters get the shit absolutely murked out of them. Trunks, Vegeta, everybody. They're all getting the shit kicked out of them by Cell Juniors. And he doesn't transform. He just like cries. And Android 16's head rolls up to him and goes, Gohan, for the love of God, dude, he's killing all of us. Please, just get mad, bro. It's cool. And then Cell stomps on his head. And Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan 2. He has a vision of a bird, even though he's never met Android 16. So he doesn't know that Android 16 likes birds. He just has a vision of a bird. And that causes him to break as a person. Something inside of him snaps for the first time in the series, other than, you know, the Raditz and Frieza time, where it leads to an actual full-blown transformation. He breaks as a person and gets Super Saiyan 2. The deal is, I don't despise that as an idea or a writing concept, but if you're going to do that, you should have done that when his father dies in battle. Or when the Cell Juniors are about to kill all of the Z Warriors by charging charging their respective special moves at them. A Cell Junior could be doing a Big Bang attack, a Cell Junior could be doing a Piccolo special beam cannon, a fucking Kikoho, it could be doing a lot of things, and they're all about to kill the Z Fighters. Then Gohan transforms and uses his overwhelming power to stop it, or something. But instead, they use 16 as a writing device. The deal is, the only characters that have ever met 16 are the other Z Fighters that aren't Goku, and us, the viewer, right? So Gohan's emotions at the moment of Cell, like, stepping on 16, those are fake emotions. They have no purpose in being in the story other than to trick the viewer into feeling something. I don't care how bad the writing is in Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama's a legend. His ideas are legendary, his character designs are legendary. He's just a terrible writer, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that he made it up as he went along. He just made it up as he went along because it was the 1980s, mind you, and he just had to keep that fucking readership high by any means necessary. So when he's building the bridge as he crosses it, right? Do you think he might have heard about 16 from the Z Fighters, maybe? No, because none of the Z Fighters told him anything. Well, you also got to figure he doesn't know, like the Z Fighters didn't go, yeah, he totally fucking loves birds, bro. You should be cool with him because he loves birds. He doesn't even know what 16 looks like. It's just an android head that he has no idea what it is, rolls up on him, and he's like, whoa, is that a robot's head? That's fucking nuts. And then Cell stomps on it. There's nothing there. It's everything about that moment is super artificial. And I love Dragon Ball Z, and the Cell Saga is my favorite saga of Dragon Ball Z. But it created 6 branch timelines, which are all super, super messy. I've already explained that in that Twitch highlight, right? And it also created the idea of Gohan has to be a villain MacGuffin because he has to be the person that can do it when Goku can't. Fuck up Pants Kajur, avenge me? Jesus. It's not easy. Pants is very good. Hello. He probably rushed the writing due to the pressure of his studio and his fans. Well, I mean, he rushed the writing because, like, Dragon Ball Z at the twilight of its day was the most popular manga in existence. The most popular shonen. Like, it was competing with, like, Hajime no Ippo. It was competing with Berserk. It was competing with all of those, but on a huge, huge mainstream level that other people were not able to compete at, right? So, I understand, because those manga were flying off the shelves, which is why, you know, he had to keep rushing transformations, he had to keep viewer count as high as he possibly could by just pumping shit out there, right? You gotta keep pumping in that fucking gas, bro. You're going 100 miles per hour, you don't want to crash, you gotta keep pumping that gas. You can decelerate slightly. It was supposed to be the switch to the new main character being Gohan, then people like Goku too much. I mean, yeah, but even then, like, Toriyama admitted himself, he's like, I kind of wanted Gohan to be the main character, but then he rescinded that statement later in later interviews where he's just like, yeah, upon further reflection, he would have liked to have kept Goku anyways. And I'm like, alright, you know, you're allowed to fucking feel how you feel about the product that is yours. Hello. Berserk isn't a shonen, it's a seinen, bit different audience. Overall manga. It was one of the most most popular mangas. Seinen manga are Japanese comics marketed towards young adult men. Who are shonens marketed towards? Children? Hunter x Hunter is a shonen. I don't think that's a children's one. Soul of Astaroth. Too bad Gohan because a studious. To bad Gohan because a studious. I love you, Ty, but please. I read sentences incredibly literally, so when people type sentences that are like, is that how it got when the Asta does it? What? Oh, God. Is that how I got it because Asta does it? Yeah, why, yes, indeed. You're absolutely right. Stop it, you. Oh, that didn't work. Splat was too angled. Alright, well, he's clearly holding the button down because he's refusing to take turn when he has action for it. I think he's holding Hori down in the hopes of getting an unblockable. Yeah, he's holding Hori down. Oh, never mind, he released it because I noticed. You can always tell. You can always tell. You can always tell when a Hilda is using hyper-limited movesets that they're holding one of their commands or buttons down. Yoink. Uh-oh. Ooh, alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, God. Akira Toriyama loves Goku so much he'd have to put him in almost every single saga, even if he did die. I mean, you know, that's what it is. You have to figure, Goku's so popular that he has an official holiday in Japan. Like, National Goku Day is a Japanese recognized holiday. Like, you can get days off of work for, like, National Goku Day, depending on where you work, which is fucking a wild concept to think about. Uh-oh. Even if he's dead? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what happened at the beginning of Buu Saga. If you remember, Goku was dead for most of Buu Saga. But you want to use him. If you want to use your character because the situation demands that your character show up because he's popular, the anime demands that your characters show up because they're popular, then, like, you're gonna use the character. It's just up to you to try to insert them intelligently, so it doesn't look like the most forced shit in the world. And even if it is the most forced shit in the world, fuck it, right? You're just writing a fantasy about martial art men that are throwing disc pizzas that can blow up mountains and shit, right? So fuck it. Like, the fantasy element of it takes over any sense of realism that you should be having, which is why I let the Goku Super Saiyan 2 moment slide, because even though he doesn't know Android 16 at all, the moment called for dramatic tension. It was artificial dramatic tension, but it was effective. It did the job it needed to do. You know what I mean? That's perfect. Damn! So much. He has so much meter! The Japan Anniversary Association has been officially recognizing May 9th as Goku Day in celebration of the Dragon Ball series since 2015. Exactly. With the Sino-Japanese system pronouncing 5 in Japanese sounds like go, while 9 is pronounced ku. Putting them together and you get Goku. May 9th? That's crazy. Well, I'll definitely be sticking with Soul Cal. Virtua Fighter isn't even getting rollback. Yeah. It's not even the argument of it isn't even getting rollback. It's the fact that they even refuse to acknowledge it. They don't even acknowledge it. Like, people are asking, like, what's the online feel like? And they're like, oh, we've got this new online tournament mode. And they're like, no, how's the netcode feel? How does it feel to play in? And they go, well, it's Virtua Fighter. It's going to feel like Virtua Fighter. And they're like, the online? And they go, the online's got so many features on it. And I'm like, at this point, bro, like, I don't even want it. I don't even want you to talk about it because you're deliberately trying to, like, pretend like everything's hunky-dory and shit. And it's clearly not. People are really, really over it. Like, Japan makes games for the Japanese. The boxes for fighting games should say, playable in Japan, don't worry, it feels good to us. That's what it should say. It should say pretty much just that. But they know that that's not going to sell, so it becomes one of those, like, well... I thought I could catch his back, Kemi. I could not. Oh, I'm getting lethal. Does he know the combo that kills? He does not, but I'm still one mix-up away from dead. Oh, he went for a low that time. Damn. Hey, Cajun, what's your least favorite character to face overall? I don't know. Any character, I think my least favorite in terms of just, I don't think this character is fun to fight, would probably be Tira. And the reason why is Tira's entire game plan is taunting and backdashing. Like, that's her whole game plan. The most correct way to play Tira is to taunt and backdash. So if your opponent is playing Tira correctly, they're going to just be taunting and backdashing to try to build themselves to get to, to be able to get to Coda mode. And I understand that that's the way the character has to play to be efficient. It's just boring. It's boring when my opponent is constantly only running away from me all the time, and then when I try to approach, they just, like, GI, reverse ledge, run away, do a 6BB, and then I gotta go catch them again. And she also has the best backstep. She has one of the best backsteps in terms of overall distance in the entire game. So it's not even easy to, like, chase her. You just have to deal with the fact that she could just do that. There we go. I need to get away from the ring edge. Perfect reasoning. I mean, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I don't like fighting Voldo, but a lot of that comes down to I don't have Voldo knowledge whatsoever. I don't like fighting Yoshimitsu, but a lot of that comes to I don't like fighting, or I don't know how to fight against Yoshimitsu, right? No wonder why I see so many Tira players. Well, it's not even that. She's one of the best characters in the game. She's like the 7th or 8th best character in the game. She's incredible. Her damage is super good. Coda is free soul charge. She just gets to be in soul charge for free. So if RNG's on your side and you get your mood switches where you want them, she's incredibly powerful. Her movement is some of the best movement in the game. Her hitbox is really thin, so there are some bread and butters that do not work on her. Right? There's a lot of reasons. Her frames are poggers. Her frames are not even that bad either. That's also good. If I'm going to play a game with no rollback, I'll stick to Soul Calibur. It's not the worst, but yeah. I mean, I think Soul Calibur's Online's better than Tekken Online in terms of feel. It literally feels crispier to me. On top of the movement feels god tier compared to Tekken's, like, incredibly stiff movement that they're like, no, man, that's just how Tekken plays and whatever. And I'm like, you know, I feel like that's an excuse. I feel like that's an excuse that you guys use as, like, a gatekeeping for your community where you're like, nah, man, it's, if you finally master the movement, it means you're finally good at the game. And I'm like, I mean, maybe, but, like, you could also just have good movement. Like, your game doesn't have to suffer because you artificially want to proclaim that, nah, it's built this way intentionally to indicate when you're finally good at the game. That's not the case. We know that's not the case. Hello, 4BB. Doesn't kill. Gets close. Damn. It might as well be Smash netcode. Yeah, Tekken's got really bad netcode. It's the same reason why I stopped playing, it's the same reason, honestly, why I stopped playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I really enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ. It scratches the Marvel vs. Capcom itch that I, like, want to play. But Dragon Ball FighterZ netcode is trash and everybody rage quits. So, like, you know. Here we go. I wish so many of those spins didn't just miss randomly, but they happened, so at least I got some of the damage off on it. Damn. So much damage. Damn. I should know better than to challenge because that's a 12-frame backflip, but I want to challenge there. Hello. This is what it feels like to be a top tier? God damn, it feels good to be a top tier. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn, it feels good to be a gangster, says Amy. Holy cannoli. Oh, at least I got reverse ring outs. Jesus Christ. The netcode's better now in Tekken, but the movement is still shit. It's one of those things where, like, it's so easy to just admit the movement's bad, but the community says the movement's bad because all it's testing your ability as a player or something. It's bad movement. Like, you're allowed to say that the movement feels like shit. There are a lot of people that are bad at Tekken's movement that tell me, yeah, the movement's there to let you know when you're good. I don't... Oh, hello. That was a little bit of a lag spike, but we're dealing with it. It's like, I don't know, man. You could also just have better movement in your game. Like, you can just demand better movement. I promise it doesn't make you any more of a bitch or any less of a good player if you're just like, yeah, this movement sucks. I'd like to think I'm a reasonably decent player at this game. Mitsu's fucking lethal hits are godlike. His damage is pretty good. All that good stuff. His fucking Horis suck. His fucking ability to close distance fucking sucks. There's a lot of things about him that fucking suck. Asta's damage is incredible. There's a lot of things about Asta that I think fucking suck. Hilda has some of the best neutral in the game. There's still a lot of things about her where I'm like, bitch fucking sucks. Alright, luckily I got literally actually lucky 3 rounds in a row.
The battle is over.
Oh god, if I can read Pants as a person, then that allows me to get past Amy as a character. I just have to be able to read Pants as a person. Just because a 3D game got guest characters from a 2D game doesn't mean it wants to be a 2D game. What 3D games could they have pulled from? A lot of people are saying they should have put fucking, like, Tifa or something like that. Kazuma Kiryu. The deal with Kiryu, where people are like, put Kiryu in Tekken, you coward. The creator of fucking, the creator of Yakuza said he doesn't want Kiryu to be in a fighting game. Like, he said that multiple times. Over and over. This has been a thing in Japan for, like, a long time. But, like, he's literally stated, like, I don't want Kiryu to be in Japan. Or, sorry, I don't want Kiryu to be in a game. I don't want him to ever have the ability to hit a woman. He's said this kind of stuff before, a million times, and people just literally don't listen to him. They would rather have the idealized version of their character doing what they want it, like, their character to do, than actually admit when, the creator's intentions or when the creator wants their character to be used in a different way is, like, the gospel that they should take it from. You know what I mean? Which is fine, you know, you develop an attachment to the character that you enjoy, so you want that character to be utilized in a specific way. That's definitely something. That's something that happens. Comfort marketing is, like, a very big deal, right? But, like, at the end of the day, it actually is not your call. Hello. Damn, she's still able to confirm off of that, too? That's fucking nutso. Alright, she's minus 20 there. Oh. God damn. Crimples? Any crimples in chat? I have no idea what that means. Gotcha. Hello. That'll splat you.
Unfortunately, it's time to end this.
Oh, wah. The idea was cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's kind of how that worked out, apparently. God damn. There's so little I can do about this bitch. Oh wow, that connected to me. I actually didn't think that had the range. I just want to play Virtua Fighter 5 again. That's probably the main reason I would buy it. Just with the crazy knife guy from Yakuza, he can be in a fighting game, the one with the knife. See, but here's the deal. The guy who makes Yakuza, like, I don't know how else I can explain this without yelling it. The guy who creates Yakuza does not want his characters to be in a fighting game, and he does not want the characters to be able to physically strike a woman. So, you're never, ever, ever in your life, mark me down, clip this, do what you have to do. You are never getting a Yakuza character in a fighting game. Until fucking Itagaki dies, you're never going to get a fucking... You're never going to ever get a Yakuza character in a fighting game. It's literally 100% that easy. Put Goku in Smash Bros. You're never going to get him in Smash Bros. Put SpongeBob or Shrek in Smash Bros. You're never going to get them. There's a million reasons why you're never going to get them. Right? Alright, one more pence. But, like, you know, put Cloud Strife and Calibur. Like, that one, maybe. I highly doubt Square Enix gives enough of a fuck about Calibur, but maybe, right? They allowed Tekken to have Noctis. What about the new character in Yakuza 7? What about that new character? You think he's going to be allowed to beat women in a fighting game? You think Itagaki will let it happen? The literal actual question is, do you think the creator will allow it to happen? If the answer to that question is no, Nagoshi hesitant, he doesn't want Kiryu fighting women. Nagoshi, sorry, not Itagaki. Yeah, Nagoshi will never let Kiryu fight women. That's the big deal. He doesn't want his characters to ever be seen beating women. Even if you look at, like, Majima. I don't think Majima ever directly injures a woman in the series a single time. Despite the fact that he's the mad dog of Dojima, fucking going around doing all the fucking crazy shit that he's doing. I don't think he ever strikes a woman. Not even Makoto when he was sent to kill her in the events of Yakuza 0, right? It's just, you know, it be like that. Virtua Fighter's free and I don't care about it on PlayStation. Good netcode is bust. I mean, I'm in the same predicament. The only thing is I have to think about it realistically from the point of view of a content creator. Since I am a content creator, if I play Virtua Fighter, eyes are going to watch me play Virtua Fighter. If I host tournaments, right, I do the Mighty Mooks tournaments on Saturdays. I told you that we're also doing Mighty Mooks for, we also plan on doing Mighty Mooks for Guilty Gear Strive, right? It's one of those scenarios where even if I personally aren't super invested because this netcode sucks, whatever, doing tournaments will bring eyes. Doing tournaments will allow people to fucking play the game in a competitive capacity until offline comes back. And then it'll bring more people in for Mighty Mooks. It'll grow my Twitch channel. As someone who's trying to make my channel a thing, content-wise, I think Virtua Fighter's an idea that I should consider. I just fucking hate how it doesn't have rollback netcode. I think if I actually did pick up Virtua Fighter, because I have a homie who's sitting on 2 PlayStation 4s, and he's like, if you want to use them, fucking you can use them for Virtua Fighter, do what you gotta do. Right? And I have the fight stick that I use, works on fucking PlayStation, so I might want to consider it. Jesus Christ, the damage this bitch can get. Look at that lethal hit damage, and they nerfed Mitsu's lethal hit damage. They're like, Mitsu getting 95 is too much, nerf it down to 80. Nerfed it by 15 points, but Amy can still get that? Come on, son. Hello. Boop. Yeah, at least that's some damage. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna let him guard break me. Hello. Yeah, if he guard breaks me this round, I won't have to deal with the guard break next round. And he burns the meter here, which is double good, because that means I won't have to deal with him having meter next round either. Hello. Actually, I won't even have to deal with next round at all. Damn, GG fans. I'm glad that Yakuza guy didn't make it in second, and I give you Noctis. We don't want him either. Jesus. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like guest characters are interesting selling points. I would just rather have legacy characters or staples that have been in the series before. Why nerf Mitsu? I don't know. They've nerfed Mitsu a million times. You need to ask them why they've nerfed Mitsu. Mitsu was good in Season 1. They just keep nerfing him. And the only buffs they give him are like, you're Shura Blade. And I'm like, I mean, I'll take Shura Blade, sure. What else did you give us? A bunch of nerfs, but then we gave you Shura Blade. And I'm like, I guess. we're nerfing the tracking on 1B again. And I'm like, damn, again? This is like the 4th time. And they're like, people complain about it. And I'm like, they know if they block 1BB, he's minus 28, right? And they're like, people still complain about it. And I'm like, all right.